There are few universities in America that play volleyball on an actual beach. Pepperdine is one of those lucky few. Malibu's iconic Zuma Beach is their home court. Predominantly known as a sanctuary for the area's finest surfers, Zuma Beach loses its tranquility on Saturday mornings in the spring. Today, the 5th-ranked Lady Seminoles of Florida State are in town, and the Pepperdine Beach volleyball team has clocked in to work early.
I kind of like it when we're only playing one team at Zuma, and it kind of makes the day longer and more dramatic. So there definitely is a mental aspect if both of our teams lose, and it's a lot of pressure on us three. But at least like if one wins, then it's like, okay, we just need 2 more wins. And then so it's like positive and negative pressure, but should be able to handle it.
After their win against USC, Pepperdine has rattled off 7 straight victories, including a 4-1 rematch defeat of UCLA. Because of their early season 10-2 record, the latest coaches poll has the Waves #1 overall in the nation. But the team knows being #1 just means the target on your back is bigger. And with a rare shot at the front runners, FSU doesn't hold back any punches. Nothing is coming easy today. The 4 and 5 matches go to deciding third sets, with crucial momentum hanging in the balance. Maddie Dilfer and Nikki Lyons fight valiantly, but drop their game with a 15-11 outcome in the deciding set. On 4, Skylar Caputo and Alexis Philippone trade blows with FSU. Pepperdine's 4s are tops in the nation, having not dropped a game all season. Leaning on the leadership of Caputo, they sneak out a victory and tie the duel up 1-1.
Way too hard, Alexis.
On court 1, Maddie Rowe and Brooke Bauer turn in a dominant performance. Heidi Dyer and Gigi Hernandez continue the domination on court 3.
I'm here with you. No one, middle, hard.
Their solid play secures the victory for Pepperdine. At Pepperdine, the life of a student athlete is precisely in that order. 2 days after defeating Florida State, Skylar Caputo and Gigi Hernandez must participate in a mock disciplinary press conference in their sports administration class, taught by former Dodgers GM Ned Coletti.
They probably ask you like if you're gonna suspend me or like kick me off the team or something.
Yeah,
What's
such a great university? What are you gonna do about this?
what's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? Do I suspend you?
Just do what Pepperdine would normally do.
Okay, so like you're out.
Probably be suspended.
Yeah, I know.
Suspended.
Suspended indefinitely.
Probation and then.
Dude, you should
Maybe say like he's gonna have a hearing with our school
For like
for further. So we don't need to give
Policy stuff.
specific like direction of what's gonna happen to him, but we can say like the next process is for him to have a hearing with the school.
Skylar has one of the most earnest dispositions on the team. Her time is rarely wasted. After class, Skylar goes through her physical therapy routine, then meets with the team chaplain. After last year's loss, Caputo has turned her focus towards volleyball's game within the game. Capturing a mental edge begins with self-reflection.
So what happens when you get all of the checklists? Like then what?
I need to show you this book. Kelly Clark, she wrote this book called Inspired, and it talks exactly what you just said. Like, she's like, I continue to get these goals, but they don't mean anything when I don't have like it's a gold medal, I'm forgotten the next month. Like it's like years of building up to like such a big event, and for us like it's a full season building up to a title, but like what we learn in the process of getting there is what's gonna like be the true success in it, honestly. Like I can safely say, like if I hadn't come to Pepperdine, like I wouldn't have found God. Like this wouldn't be, I would not be talking about this stuff. At least like I can fully trust that. Like I mean, maybe in some other shape or form he would have, I know he would have found me, but like there's just so much like promise in like where you're put, and I don't know, the purpose that you're supposed to fulfill. And I mean, that's already a success in my book of like my experience here, like playing here, is being surrounded by a team that also believes in, you know, a very similar mindset.
Caputo's growth is representative of the greater team's journey. The path is littered with victories, awards, and outward recognition, but the yearning for something deeper remains. This dissatisfaction does not stem from greed, but a sense of greater purpose, one rooted in the mission of Pepperdine University. Volleyball is the crucible from which this growth is being forged. The finished product is yet unknown, but the blueprint is understood. Put the work in every day and keep the faith.